Hi there, welcome back to this edition of Dance Studio Owner Tips. Today I want to talk about everybody communicates, but few connect. And isn't that the truth? We are surrounded by technology, which is amazing, but also detrimental. So there's two forces going together there. And I found so many times that people don't connect, or they're afraid to connect. And of course, the face-to-face connection has dropped dramatically. I'm a big believer in face-to-face communication because you can get something that you cannot get through technology. Yes, with Zoom calls to a certain extent, but it's still not quite the same. And I do recommend, as a studio owner, that you do not connect with your parents or the students. You do not connect with them by email if there's a problem, or by telephone if there's a problem. We have trained our parents, if they have a problem or they wish to talk with us, or it could be anything, could be good, bad, or whatever, that they must make appointments. And the reason for this, we've just found that to have an appointment and sit down with the parent or the student or whoever it is and connect with them, it really gives us a better chance to take care if there's a problem or if we can advise in any way. Things get distorted through the mediums, you know, and I really recommend it. We limit our meetings generally to 15 minutes because the reality is, if you can't solve something in 50 minutes, you need to go away from it and come back the next day. You cannot have these long meetings, and it's too time-consuming also. So our parents know they have 15 minutes. Let's talk what we have to do. Let's see what we can fix if it's a problem that needs fixing. Back and forth with emails can be very destructive to a business, and I don't recommend over the phone unless it's an emergency. Obviously, that's a different situation. But, you know, I found with communication, try to understand. Again, we go back to listening to the problem. A lot of times people just want to vent if there's a problem, and as long as you listen to it, you can generally solve it fairly easily. And I think the overall thing that you must remember, we are in a people business, and people want to feel that you care, because if they feel that you care about them, and in our instance, if the parents feel that we care about them and we care about the children, then everything lines up in a much better way. And if people know that you care, they will follow your direction, they will follow your guidance. They just need to know that. So the overriding thing of connecting and communicating, keep it short, keep it simple, don't get complicated. Try to understand whatever somebody's trying to communicate to you. And of course that goes through dance too, because the students have to understand the communication from the teacher. And if they don't know how to connect with that, it's kind of a problem, because they're not going to be able to convey that then to their audience. So communication is so important in a dance studio. And thank goodness, because as dance teachers, we are helping today's children and even the parents to communicate on a better level so that they can provide a beautiful product to the people coming to see the shows, or they can go home and have a conversation with their parents. And they can look at one another and talk and be normal human beings. I'm all for human beings myself. So try to connect the best that you can. And like I said, remember, it's all about how we care. They need to know how much you care. And if you can get that over to them, you're in a winning position. So here's to connecting. Good luck.